Hey everybody, this is McFall from McFall Fishing. I'm glad to have y'all back on the channel. The channel's actually doing pretty good for how long the channel's been active, but today is Thursday. I'm leaving out tomorrow on Friday to head down to Lake Martin to fish the Airport Marine tournament down there. I think we should have a full house with us. It should be me, all the 4 boats, and Judd's gonna be with me this tournament, so I'm happy to have him back. But I gotta get some tackle rigging done because I haven't done anything since practice besides retying knots. But I got some stuff I want to try out for the tournament, so I'm gonna get to it. Alright everybody, yeah, I only rigged up one rod, but I ended up tying a red crankbait on. I've heard good things about red crankbaits on Lake Martin, but everything else is really rigged already. I just need to do some stuff, but I don't have to do it now. I can do it at the hotel. But I'm gonna talk to y'all after school gets out tomorrow, and hope to make it safely to Lake Martin. I've checked my wheel bearings. I got my grease just in case. I got fuel treatment. I got all sorts of stuff that makes this happen, honestly. I'm excited for it. I've washed the car. I've washed the boat. I've done research. I've done all sorts of stuff before I even step out foot on water. So I wish I could do a video of me showing y'all how I look for structure and how I do stuff while sitting here in the garage with a map. It's actually kind of interesting, to believe it or not. But I'll see y'all after school tomorrow, and we'll hit the road to go catch some tiny Lake Martin specials. Good morning everybody, this is McFall. Didn't do much filming yesterday. I ended up just kind of laying back, hanging loose, getting us down here to Lake Martin. But at the hotel, of course, today is tournament day, so let's get on the boat and go fishing. Very excited about this tournament. I'm hoping for a top 10.
Yeah, it's moving. Oh my God.
Hey.
That's keeper. That's keeper. Not needed. No, you're good. Okay.
That's keeper.
Here, I got it. No, it might be. It might be. It might be.
Hey.
Come here. Don't go in the water.
You got 2.
Carson, you getting skunked, dude.
You put it, yeah. No, you're good.
Oh, yeah. Yes!
4. Nedriggs.
Yes, you do. You took it right out of his mouth. I saw it drifting.
I saw it drifting too.
Give it back to him.
He's shoving it up in his mouth. Yeah, I got one. There he is. Oh, he's little.
He's feisty. Hey, maybe a limit. Maybe a keeper.
Yeah, you want to measure them.
Yeah, I'm gonna
These itty bitty things.
How you doing, Judd?
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Got it.
Hey!
That's cool.
Yeah.
I want to call it.
Alright, John boat ahead.
Oh, poor dude.
He's turning around. Which way is he going to go?
Ask him if he wants a souvenir from a good boat.
Oh, he's fixing to put it up. See how steep that is there? Oh, don't want to walk back up that.
If it was me, I would have put it no way because I'm next.
I'm rolling.
Judge.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
You got a 2-foot pole.
Oh, I found it. There it is.
Oh.
The dangers of 2-part poles. I'm not going to bounce this dude. You won't? I got a question.
We do like a Titanic scene.
That's what I was asked about that on the way here. And they're like,
Really seen that? Yeah. I just put that Corrado when I ordered it, and I forgot to have it down the drain. I wasn't.
691.
That bike ain't used to getting on the water.
All right, let's go weigh these fish.
alright, here we go. The first weigh-in for these two youngsters.
What do we got in here? 3 fish. Did you catch them? She caught 2, he caught 1. The streak continues.
That's right.
There ain't been but one guy outfish a girl all day. I don't know what to tell you, bud. 417. If he'd have helped you, you know what? Y'all can have probably 7 fish.
It's not bad day. Not bad day. So, all right, I'm going to end the live. We're going to go take some pictures, get the boat on.
What do we got?
Oh my God. Here we go.
There you go, boat 155. 5.
There you go. Here you go, Judd.
5 fish.
5 fish. Yep.
Six, 9, 1.
Hey, I was correct. I said past 6. That ain't bad.
I'm happy with it.
That was better than last year.
I was 1 pound off, and I said 7.9.
Thank y'all. She's gonna take your picture around here. Just bring your bag right back around.
Alright everybody, I'm actually back home. It's actually the next night. I had school today and I was really tired from yesterday, so I didn't really do much filming going back home or getting home, anything like that, like I did last video on the practice video. But we ended up getting 5 fish limit, of course, and our total weight for the day was 6.91. We were a little over a pound short of making a big bass and winning the big bass title, or not the big bass title, but getting a paycheck for getting in the top 25, which I think we could be in the high 20s, like 27, 28 to low 30s. I think we're that close. I know Lissa and Tucker, they ended up getting 4 pounds and like 7, 8 ounces, I believe. I'm not sure, but we ended up totaling out like 16 pounds by team. And I think Eli, he caught 4 fish and he ended up getting like 4 pounds something also, which for him to do that by himself is really, really good. Really proud of the team that we accomplished catching fish this tournament, because a lot of people still didn't catch fish this tournament, surprisingly. This Lake Martin is a tough lake, but you do gotta fish what you're comfortable with. And honestly, I believe for Caleb Patterson and Braxton, they ended up fishing something they're not accustomed to doing. I don't think they've really finessed fish that much like I have. And I still say I'm not a good finesse fisherman. That's just what, I'm just something I'm trying to learn. But I don't think that was something they've ever tried to do before. So yeah, it was uncomfortable to them. But I think they also learned to fish your strengths during a tournament. And if you're not comfortable with doing something, do what you're comfortable doing. So I think to Braxton today, he said, man, I had a spinnerbait tied on, but I wanted to finesse fish and try it out, but I wasn't really comfortable with it. I said, man, if you found like a log or a lay down or something like that, you could toss that spinnerbait and see if something bites. Fish your strengths. Don't give up. And always have a mental attitude that your next cast could be a game changer to the team or you personally. I know Hayden High School uses me as an example all the time to never give up. They used the story that I had on Lake Eufaula. I had a blown engine the day before the tournament. I come out to the tournament and with no motor, and I'm using the trolling motor all day. So I'm using the trolling motor, and I'm just trolling around Lake Point Marine, the Lake Point Creek. And later that day, I ended up losing the pin on my trolling motor. I had gotten fishing line wrapped around and lost the pin. If the pin to the trolling motor prop went into the water, had to get towed again. Got a new trolling motor pin from a prop and got back out there. And then the next day, after using the trolling motor batteries for so long, trolling motor batteries ended up dying. The charger didn't charge them all the way, and cost me to run low on my trolling motor batteries. So I had to get towed again. I ended up getting towed, I believe, 3 or 4 times in less than 3 days, which is not good. It's because I think we're about 2.5 miles away from the boat launch when I blew my engine, and it was just not a good day. We didn't catch a single fish, but we had the option to go home and pack up and give up, and we had the option to stay to the last minute and try to catch something. And me and Peyton Simmons, who was my boat partner at the time, my co-angler, we ended up deciding that we're going to fish this out and try to catch a fish and get some points. And this is on the state championship of the ABNHS tour, so this was like huge. This was the first time we had ever been to a state championship. This was exciting for us, and then it just went all downhill. Anything you could have think bad could have happened to us, and it was still a day that I'm probably never going to forget. But I do take a lot of notes on that day and try to see what I could have done better to make that issue not happen. Like, for instance, make sure that my engine is well maintained. Now, I don't know how the previous owner maintained that power head when I had the boat, but obviously he didn't take care of it, and I didn't seem to take notice until it happened. We have a new power head on our engine now. It has maybe 11 to 13 hours on it, and I'm making sure that thing's well oiled. Every time I go out, I'm making sure that I heat the engine before I take off. Instead of just starting up and going full wide open on it, I'm letting that engine heat up and letting them cylinders warm up before I just take off. I'm doing everything that I can to keep what I got, and I think that was an issue on the last power head that I had, because obviously if it wasn't well maintained, or if it wasn't well maintained, that wouldn't have happened. Do I take responsibility in it? Not so much, and I'm not gonna blame it on my dad, I'm not gonna blame it on anybody, but I should have looked at the engine first before I took it out. That was on me. But if it was the previous owner's engine first, and I only had it for maybe right over a few months, and it did that to me, there must have been something that he did not right for that to happen. But Rusty Canterbury and Brian Reed uses that story for their team all the time to motivate their anglers to never give up, no matter what's going on. If you're playing football and your star QB gives out, that doesn't mean to give up and quit the game because star QB, your star player, runs out. Or if you're playing basketball and your star player gets injured, that doesn't mean to get discouraged and give up. They're gonna get discouraged all the time, and I believe they're gonna have a lot of down moments in life. And for stuff that we do, like I do fishing. There's gonna be times where it's gonna take hours to catch a fish. There's gonna be some days I catch a ton of fish in no size. But some days, or sometimes, I'm gonna have the best day out on the water. It happens to everybody, and everybody is gonna have a different day on the water. But it's that mental attitude that drives you to be successful. If you have thoughts of, oh, this is not gonna be a good day because it's rainy and I'm not in good rain gear, and this is just gonna be an awful day, it's cold, wet, you're probably not gonna have a good day beforehand. If you are at that basketball game and your star player goes out, oh, they're gonna lose because our star player's out, we'd only win if he was there. Y'all are probably gonna lose because y'all have that mental attitude of y'all gonna lose. So I think Jared Swindle says it best to never give up, and mental attitude is always key to success. That's all I have to really say about that. I hope that helps some people, but that's what I've learned from fishing in the high school trail for 2 years, is to never give up and to always be encouraged that something good will happen out of any situation you're in, and that anything that happens, always look on the bright side and look for what you can do better if something ever happens. I hope y'all have enjoyed this video on the Lake Martin tournament video, and in 2 weeks we go down to Lake Eufaula again and have fun to or at least try to catch some fish. That's gonna be a very tough lake for me. I'm going to try my best. I'm going to have my practice days. I'm going to use my graphs, side scan, look for laydowns. But stay tuned to the Lake Eufaula practice video. I'm looking forward to this lake, but I know it's going to be tough for me because I'm not familiar with Lake Eufaula. But hope everybody's enjoyed this little video that I've done for the Lake Martin tournament video, and I hope y'all have a blessed evening.